Hi everyone, welcome back to Forward Therapy. My name is Kelly. I'm a certified hands therapist, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. I don't know about you guys, I love watching YouTube videos of people like cleaning their house and just doing tasks around the house while they do kind of like voiceovers. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm just trying something new. Let me know what you think in the comments. My house is a disaster right now, so I need to clean up a little bit. I'm going to get myself an iced coffee, get to work, and while I'm cleaning, and maybe you can do the same if you would like some company to clean with, I'm actually going to talk a little bit about burnout in healthcare professions and in particular in therapy, and some ways that we can try to combat burnout or try to work against burnout. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and hopefully this will be fun kind of watching me clean. Let's go. Iced coffee first. All right, so I think that most of us working as therapists or in healthcare in general know that burnout is a very real thing, and it's a very real problem of a lot of professions, but definitely in the therapy world. And I think what is helpful is figuring out ways to deal with it, because I think we will all feel it from one time or another. And I wanted to put together a few strategies of ways that we can cope with that burnout and hopefully come out the other side of it loving what we do and continuing to be able to be the best clinicians that we can. I asked for ideas from Instagram, which was super helpful. I have a few that I'd like to share with you now. And then I also was brainstorming kind of a few ideas myself. And so I want to share that with you guys. So thank you to my amazing Instagram peoples that provided these insights. One was to prioritize adequate sleep. The person commented that they try to remain mindful, that they love what they do, but it isn't everything. Another great suggestion was I don't bring notes home anymore. I'm trying to go to the gym 4 times a week or 4 days a week. So trying to kind of leave work at work and then find other outlets like exercise. Another comment was deliberate planning of leisure activities and mindfulness to make sure that they are present during that leisure time, which I think is super, super important and kind of challenging sometimes, to be honest, but practicing sort of that mental awareness or mindfulness. And then another comment that I got was adding a variety of hobbies that bring joy, both physically, creative, and mentally. And they put a cute smiley face emoji. I love that. So all really amazing ideas from my Instagram channel. Thank you guys so much for sharing that with me. The ideas that I was starting to brainstorm, one of them was maybe get outside at lunchtime or take a walk during a break if you have a moment to do that. I have an amazing team of coworkers that a few of us traditionally meet outside in the garden or in the courtyard at our workplace, and we eat outside. We get a little bit of fresh air, sunshine, get out of the office for a few minutes. It's super, super helpful. We tend to laugh a lot and make a lot of fun stories and jokes and all that kind of stuff, so that's super helpful. Another idea that is similar to Instagram idea was to exercise regularly or go for a walk daily. We should all be practicing what we preach, right? And healthcare recommendations are that adults should at least get 30 minutes a day of cardiovascular exercise 5 days a week. I think that is probably not enough, but do the best that you can, because we know that our work schedules are so crazy and sometimes 30 minutes is all you get. So I think that can be super helpful. Doing fun things outside of work, starting to collect a few different hobbies. For me, it's a lot of crafting, painting, paper crafts. I love to be busy with my hands. I started scrapbooking this summer. That's been super fun. Find what works for you. Maybe you enjoy building Legos. Maybe you like to, cook or read, or find things that you like to do. Maybe you like outdoor hobbies, rock climbing, I don't know, anything that you like. Doing mental health days or self-care days where you kind of focus on yourself and taking moments to reflect mentally. Maybe you work with a mental health professional. That might be helpful for you. I think therapy is great. I think doing mental health work on yourself is great. Find what works for you, doing things that make you feel good. Self-care is not just how we maybe think of it sometimes, like taking a warm bath and, doing spa day and stuff like that. Self-care is also getting yourself out in the world, being active, doing your dishes that have been accumulating in your sink. There's so many things that can kind of clutter our mind, and a clean space can sometimes be helpful with that. Meditation, yoga, prayer. There's a lot of apps nowadays, like the Calm app that you can use. Sometimes just good old-fashioned diaphragmatic breathing is enough, for me at least. I tend to use that a lot, especially when I'm starting to feel overwhelmed or stressed or anxious. Positive talk. So earlier this year, I actually need to get back into this habit because I've stopped doing it. But earlier this year, I started doing a routine where every day that I worked, I would write down one positive thing that happened to me that day. It could be anything. It doesn't have to necessarily be, related to patient care, but it could be. So that was really helpful for me. I need to get back into it again. Finding little treats that you feel like, you can look forward to. I have a group of friends at work that every week we go to the coffee shop in our building and we get a coffee at lunch on Fridays. So that's kind of like our reward, and you look forward to it all week, and it's kind of a bonding experience. So find something that works for you. Honor all of your scheduled breaks and lunches. I know it's really hard. We tend to take notes home with us. We tend to document through lunch, through breaks. Try the best that you can to at least give yourself a few breaks a week, or, at least get 30 minutes of lunch or 20 minutes of lunch, whatever you can get. Another thing that might be helpful, again, finding some niche, some sort of goal that you want to work towards, or something clinically that you are interested in learning about, to be excited about it, and so that you can learn as much as you can about that specific topic. I think that might be a helpful way to kind of reframe your idea of like, I'm so burnt out, but at least I have this thing that I want to learn more about. So these were a few ideas that I could come up with, or that other people graciously shared through my Instagram channel. I don't even know what to call that. But I do really appreciate all of your suggestions. I think that all of us together certainly could brainstorm a few more. So if you have a few ideas or things that help you to combat burnout within your healthcare work or work as a therapist, please comment them below so that we can all start to collect these ideas, keep them in our toolboxes, and pull them out for later when we are going through more of a burned out phase. I hope this video was helpful. I know it was something totally different. Let me know what you thought of this whole vibe in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up and continue to check back for more hand therapy related content. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.